Hey guys, Sophia here with Turquoise Toffee, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2024 IFBB Pro League Tanji Johnson Pro Wellness and Pro Masters Wellness results. Everybody looked amazing. I love the colors of their suits. The physiques were gorgeous, and it was a great show. And in terms of Olympia, of course, last year's top three are automatically qualified. And then the winner of the open division portion of this show is qualified for the Olympia. The Masters do not qualify. They've got their own Olympia with its own qualification system. So it is only the open division that gets to go. So first place, no points, no tiered system. It is really just down to that number one spot. Very stressful, but very exciting. Okay, so here is the scorecard for our open girls. In first place was Natasha, second Normarie, third Maddie, fourth Cinzia, and fifth Carrie, with a very even scoring throughout. So Carrie in fifth place, beautiful. I love her skin tone. She looks really smooth. There is not any graininess or vascularity or anything harsh. She just looks soft and curvy and round in all the right places. Beautiful. She has a really nice shape to her glute. I love the height of the curve. She's got great detail. The outlining of the quad here goes all the way to her strap down to the knee. Nice detail coming through in the back leg as well. Really nice small midsection, good obliques. Beautiful curves in her arms. I think she's posing really well to maintain a great shape in the back shoulder. Nice size in the muscles in her arms. It's a good balance with her shoulders. Like just overall, really lovely shape. Great size. I love how delicate she is up on her toe. It adds a lightness to her posing. Beautiful suit. The eyeshadow matches. Like just overall, really stunning. Perfectly coordinated, gorgeous. I don't have too much to add. I think she looks really good. That she's got that nice triangular shape in the upper body, beautiful detail, smoothness into the abs. Maybe she could have a little bit more of that crazy height that sometimes you see on the wellness girls in the quad sweep, like just to have a really exaggerated full round quad coming here. But I think her definition looks good and the height in her glute looks fabulous. So overall, super impressed. I think she looks really good. Okay, next in fourth, Cinzia. Wow. Okay, so there is that little bit more of that height really catching your eye in the quad. She's got that bubbly, round, full curvy shape in the front leg as well. Really nice hamstring. I do feel though that she could have a bit more height and curve to the top of the glute when you compare the size of the glutes to the size of the legs. I'm really drawn to the legs. I think she's got some tremendous density in those quads in particular, but the glute to me could be a little bit more in proportion to the legs themselves. Her midsection is crazy. A lot of detail coming in her serratus and the where the lat comes in, the oblique, awesome. Nice triangular shape here. I think she's got some great size in the delt. I do find her arm is coming out a lot towards the side, and there's no need for it. Like she could totally try to bring this shoulder a bit more forward, bring this one a bit more out, and then the arm could fall more down naturally. It wouldn't be so exaggerated of a forcing the arm backwards. The other thing I find that if she opened the shoulders up a bit more, we'd see the back shoulder more. And I think that would be good for just maintaining that width in the upper body. It doesn't have to be a perfect balance with the lower body, but I'm just finding that this back arm is really disappearing. And I'd like to just see a little bit more, so she has more substantialness to the upper in comparison with the lower. But overall, I think she looks really good. Great lipstick, great suit color. Conditioning looks awesome. Okay, third place, Maddie. Beautiful. Wow, so curvy. Her hamstrings look gorgeous. Really great shape. The glutes are stunning. What an amazing horizontal width from like the front to the back. Just looks so good. I love also where the glute and the hamstring come together, just really obvious coming in. Fabulous. Nice small waistline. Overall, really gorgeous. I do think though that she's too sideways. It gives a great view, yes, of the glute, of the hamstring, of this leg, and it does make her waistline look tiny, but I'm not seeing any of her back leg. I lose out on the quad sweep, the hamstring curve, and I also find that her upper body is really sideways, so I'm losing the delt on the back arm. It's so much of a straightness in her overall presentation, whereas I want to see more of that triangular shape in the upper by twisting more forward, and I want to see more of the back leg. So to me, it's too sideways. I get that it's giving a great view of her glutes and her waistline looks really tiny, but I just want to see more. I want to see more of her full physique. Conditioning, I think, is good. I wouldn't mind if this line was a bit sharper and deeper, maybe a little bit more of that outlining in the delt. But like, that's it. Like, I think her shape is gorgeous. The glutes in particular are stunning. Okay, Norm Marie in second. Amazing. Really nice legs. Great quad sweep. Great shape into the glute. The hamstrings look good as well. I really like where the glute and the ham come together. So you've got that really nice overall curve here. I think she's got a nice midsection with the obliques. Maybe she has to be a little careful that the midsection isn't outwards. If she could really just pull everything in, make her waistline look really tiny. Nice size in the delts. I like that she's got the curve maintained in the back delt here. I would, though, change the hair up a bit. Get the hair off of the shoulders so we can see that full line from delt to delt without any of the hair coming over top. And certainly even tuck behind the ear, something so that nothing is obstructing her beautiful face. I can see she's got great makeup, and I want to see it. So change the hair up a little bit, maybe even more volume. I don't know. Just get it off the face, off of the shoulders. Her tan looks gorgeous. Her skin looks smooth. Beautiful overall curvy shapes. I think her posing looks good too. You have a nice quad sweep here. You're getting a good view of the front leg and a nice overall view of her upper body too. Nice. The way her arm just kind of drapes down is lovely. So a beautiful second place for her. Few minor tweaks, but I think she looks awesome. And now Natasha in first place. Stunning. Bright, bold, gorgeous face. I think her hair is very flattering. You really are drawn to those cheekbones. She's got that nice brightness to the inside of her makeup. So I'm really focusing on her beautiful features. The earrings are really nice against her dark hair. Beautiful color of her suit and great midsection. I love how tight her stomach is. The obliques look good. Really nice detail here in her side. So you just see these gorgeous curves and wow, what a silhouette. Nice height to the glute. I wouldn't mind if she had a little bit more of that dip where the glute and the hamstring come together, but the curve of the glute itself is awesome. And man, the quads look great. I love the back leg. I love the detail in the quad sweep. I love the amount of size she has in her arm muscles. I think it's a nice compliment to the delts. I think she's posing really well to show off the tininess of her waistline, but still keeping that triangular shape without drawing too much attention to the upper body. The focus is all on this glute and these very beautiful full legs. Her tan looks nice and rich, good glossiness on the glute, on the quad. Overall, just stunning. Okay, side by side, I had to mash a couple photos together, and just keep in mind, I think it was at a bit of an angle. So the person in the center was more towards the photographer, and then the other ladies were a bit more off to the back in terms of where the photographer was. But you can see Natasha really has a great silhouette. She's got a lot of size in the quads and the hamstrings and a nice curve to her glute. I really like the size of Carrie's glute, but her upper body is getting a little bit lost here. I think she should try to twist more, bring this shoulder more forward. Same with Maddie, a little bit more twisting forward so we see the back shoulder a little bit more like we see with Natasha and Nora Marie. Even Cynthia, I think, could twist more so that you get that triangular shape into the upper body where the width of the arms really is a good difference to the tininess of the narrow waistline. Some beautiful definition on Nora Marie. I like how much of her quad is outlined. Great detail into the midsection on Cynthia. But to me, Natasha looks full. She looks really round. She's got nice lines, beautiful small midsection, and good detail coming in on the arms as well. And then from behind, okay, Natasha here really has some impressive legs. Great size in the quad sweep. Maddie beside her doesn't quite have the width that we're seeing in the leg itself, like we see on Natasha. I think Nora Marie has some really impressive width to the glutes. I love how much size she has not only at the top, but it kind of is maintaining that fullness into the bottom part of her glute as well. I think Cynthia beside her is very lean, has some good definition, but she doesn't quite have that full, really kind of stretched out look like we're seeing in the glutes of Nora Marie. Carrie, great size, but I do think the definition could have been sharper into the tie-ins, a little bit more of the line coming down the hamstring. To me, just Natasha has it. She's got the size, she's got the fullness, she's got the very small waist. I think Nora Marie needed a bit more hair to cover the back and highlight more the glute and the delts and less of all of the skin showing. I think Natasha really has it down. So you see those delts, you see the narrow waist, and then bam, all of this crazy size into the lower body. So in terms of Olympia, there she is, added to the list. So exciting. And in terms of our Masters 40 Plus, it was a few of the same competitors, but a couple more. So in first place was Nora Marie, second Cynthia, third Jamie, and fourth Inez. So here's Inez in fourth. Beautiful delts. I love her shoulders. Great curves. Really nice small waist. I think this silhouette she has here looks really awesome. Maybe she could have a little bit more height and curve to this top part of the glute, but I'm loving her hamstrings. She's got a really great size. To me, the back quad looks even better than the front one. I just love how round and curvy she looks here, whereas the front quad has a little bit more of like a straightness. So I'd play around with the placement of this foot, maybe even a tiny micro bend into the knee, and see if she can't get a little bit more curve into the quad. But I think she's got an overall really beautiful silhouette. I love her lipstick matching with the suit. Her hair looks stunning. I love that it's behind the ear. It just makes her shoulders look beautiful. She looks tall and upright and just kind of glowy, and I think she looks really gorgeous. Okay, Jamie in third. Beautiful. I love her silky smooth hair, the lipstick, the suit, everything looks beautiful. For some reason, I really notice how dainty this strap is. It's almost like just melting away, and it just looks really beautiful. So much gorgeous red crystal. Her suit looks really good. Great traps, great delts. She's got a lot of size in those arms. I think she should try to twist a little bit more though, so that we see the back delts a bit more. Nice oblique. I think she needs to be careful about her midsection. Really try to vacuum it in. Have a nice tightness into the midsection. Beautiful detail coming down the leg here. This line looks gorgeous. Her glutes, I think, could have a bit more fullness and roundness to the top part right up here, kind of where the suit comes to about the here, but I'm loving the bottom part of her glute and where it comes into the hamstring. So overall, I think she's got a great look. She's got some great lines. Her conditioning looks really good. The obliques, the delts, a bit of vascularity, clearly very athletic, great muscles. She just looks beautiful. Okay, so we've seen first and second place already. So here's the lineup of everyone side by side. Norma Marie, I love the tone of her skin. I think she looks very smooth. She doesn't look overly grainy or vascular, just really full. Her muscles are very round. The hamstrings in particular catch my eyes. Really just overall nice shape. Careful about the hand obstructing the glute here. Inez, I'm loving the curve in her silhouette. I think she's got some gorgeous shoulders. I'd be careful about the slant. Try to keep this shoulder up just as high as the back one. Cinzia, great detail, but I do think she needs a little bit more size into the glute compared to the ladies on either side. Jamie, beautiful tone. I love the richness in her skin, the glossiness, that shine she has here. But I think she could also rotate her upper body a little bit more. Her whole back arm is just gone. So I want to see a little bit more of that triangle shape rather than a straight up and down shape that we're having here. And then from behind, beautiful. I still think Norma Marie could have a bit more fullness to her hair, more length. I think Jamie's hair looks really beautiful. I love all the fullness and of the density of the hair itself. Great detail coming into her glutes. Cinzia, I've already mentioned, a little bit more fullness I think would be good. Norma Marie's glutes just look so full and round and just stretched to the max. I love it. The glute hem tie-ins are clear, nice fullness into the legs. Inez, beautiful definition down the hamstrings. I think the tie-ins, though, could have a little bit more of a sharpness to them. And I would put more fullness into the curls, like break them up, separate them like we see on Jamie, just so that more of the skin is concealed and just those delts are showing. So you just see the delt and then the tiny waist. But overall, a super impressive Masters top 4. And now there are more recaps coming your way. Make sure you subscribe. Give me a like if you like this video. Comment your thoughts below and come find me. I'm on Instagram at Turquoise Toffee.